To help you take care of your horses, we present Vet Tips, featuring the veterinarians of Alamo Pintado Equine Medical Center in Los Olivos, California. This week's vet tip was from Equestrian Nation's preceding series, Horse World, and features Alamo Pintado's founder, Dr. Doug Herthel.
Have you ever wondered how old a horse is? Well, to find out the age of a horse, you have to look inside their mouth. In the case of a young horse, by looking at the incisors, you can tell what age it is. Now, this is a young horse. He's 2 years of age. He has not lost any of his baby teeth. And as he reaches 2.5 years of age, he will lose this baby incisor and get a permanent tooth. And that's a bigger tooth, and there's quite a bit of difference between the two. When the horse reaches 3.5 years of age, he'll lose this second incisor tooth, and he'll get his permanent tooth. At 4.5 years of age, he'll lose his third incisor, and he'll have a permanent tooth here. To determine the age of a horse between 5.5 and 10, you have to know the wear patterns of the incisor teeth. Now, this horse is a 6-year-old, and actually his teeth show that he's 6.5, 7. And the reason I can tell that is if you look at the bottom incisors, you'll see there's a cup here, which is a depression in the bottom of the tooth. The other first and second incisor, the cup is gone. And that leaves the first incisor, the cup leaves at 6, the second incisor at 7, and the third incisor at 8. So this particular horse shows that she's essentially 7 years old by the cups. Now, as a horse gets older than 7, they'll develop a hook on the third incisor, on the back of this third incisor. And that hook will disappear by the time she's 10, and it will reappear again at the time she's 11. To age a horse that's over 10 years of age, you have to look for the Galvani's groove. That's a little depression that grows down, and you can see it at just over 10 years of age as it comes down from the gum line. This groove proceeds down the tooth, and for instance at 15 it would be halfway down the incisor tooth. When this horse has reached 20, it would be from the top to the bottom. It would extend the entire length of the tooth. This horse is approximately 12 years old, and you can tell by the fact that all of the cups are worn off on the lower and upper arcade, and the fact that the Galvani's groove is about 2/10 of the way down the tooth. This is an example of a horse that's 15 years old, and by looking at his Galvani's groove on his upper third incisor, it looks like he's 14 to 15. It's almost halfway down that tooth. The groove, as we talked about before, starts at 10 years of age and is down halfway by 15 and all the way by 20, and then it's grown out by the age of 30. And this horse has no Galvani's groove, and he's got a very protruding angle to his upper incisors. This angle and the fact there's no groove indicates that this horse is at least 30 years of age. I hope this will give you an idea on how to age a horse. This is a fun and a good skill to have.